like one thing.
What's going on, everybody? How we doing? Lucas, good to see you. Not gonna lie, you forgot about this. Yeah, we kind of
Yeah, don't worry. Zero did too.
yeah, we kind of did too.
I was trying to.
Zero forgot about it last week. So
No, I did. I was trying to get out of work. But my boss was like, "No, you guys stay. You guys stay." I'm like, "Ugh."
Well-
Good lord.
Plus, I needed the money.
good thing we didn't have like a some type of device in our pocket that could maybe text somebody and tell them
Yeah, I was so in focus with work, I forgot.
that. Even after I texted you.
Yeah, sorry. Plus, my phone's always on vibrate, so I don't really feel it in my pocket. It's next to my next to my leg, so when I'm constantly moving around, I don't feel it vibrate.
Is that what you call it? Your leg?
Uh-huh.
I call it my light switch. So, all right, we're getting off track already. All right, yeah, your third leg. Like I said, Wolf, I'm hung like a light switch, so it's not a third leg. It's more like it's more like a mushroom. Hey, be careful! Coming to make your breath fresh.
I'm fucking Irish. I can say it. I'm no different.
Shorty.
It's more like.
All right.
Hey, Rob.
All right. Fucking calm down there, George. All right, you ain't much better off.
Hey, Sloth. All right, let's see. So, last week we were supposed to have Zero. Zero decided to blow us off for work.
He decided to make money, which was a good idea.
So we rescheduled for this week. So here we are. So it's been a couple months, guys. Hope everybody had a good. We talked to most of you, but hope you had a good holiday, good nice Christmas, good New Year's.
I got COVID.
You got COVID. That's a rip.
Yeah, I got COVID on right after Christmas. So yeah.
Additional week off from work.
Yeah, luckily got paid for. No, that was the most thing I was more worried about.
That's people, but I think most people worry about if they get sick and they have to take time off. In this state of Massachusetts, we have a COVID relief that they have to pay. We have to pay. So they get a week. They get a week for COVID. So
yeah, as if you down here, if you my boss said if a lot of people don't have the shot, so they don't get it. But if you have the shot,
yeah, I don't agree with that either. But we'll get into that. We'll have that conversation another time.
Yeah, not right now.
Yep. Nope.
So we're back with a Tuesday night spotlight. For those of you who are interested, make sure you get in the Discord and get your name on the list, and we'll get you in. It's been kind of slow. We have a lot of people that have joined the Discord lately. Some new team members, and so we're hoping to get some more people in on this, and then we're gonna eventually, as we ramp this thing up, we're gonna kind of rotate back through. Like Ron was I think on the second episode.
Yeah.
So
when Gil and Rom, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was Gilligan and Rom. So catch up with Gilligan and Rom, hopefully, and see how they're doing. I know Gilligan's absolutely killing it on TikTok, guys. Crushing it.
Yeah.
Crushing it on TikTok. So
I need him to send me some Pokemon packs. I'm running out.
Man, he is killing it.
Are you a Pokemon card addict?
I mean, these that I open on stream for followers. So when I get a follow these open, dude, I've been sitting on these for like ever. So I mean, this has dwindled down a little bit.
Fucking
but
Pokemon
yeah,
card addict. I say as I got 3 tins for Christmas because I started playing Pokemon again with the Switch.
I got some giant ones.
I don't know if the humans deserve a TM Gaming Spotlight with Lukowski. I would pay. Lucas, I would pay.
All right, so
but you didn't show up for the Super Bowl party, did you, Lucas?
All right, so who's this bearded mofo on the right side of the screen?
Who?
Me?
On the right side of the screen, that'd be Zero.
Yeah.
Dad, you can't grow a beard, and neither can I. Mine's just scruff.
So, Zero, it's all about you. So, fire away.
Everybody knows I'm Zeroskater. I play more Apex. Well, I'm starting to get back into Apex as much as I can, but with what Be Nice was telling me, the sound's been messed up. I really haven't
been messed up forever.
I'm waiting for Witch Queen to come out. I play Destiny a lot. I'm getting in. I saw that quotations. I've been getting into Escape from Tarkov. That's a lot of fun. A lot of frustrating, but a lot of fun. I also do a charity event called Bert's Big Adventure. It's a non-profit organization that takes chronicle and terminal illness kids down to Disney, all expense paid. 5 days, everybody in the household goes. If grandma and grandpa's there, aunt, uncle, they'll go too. It's more for the kids to get out and be kids. We have a goal of 1,000 by the end of the year, and if we get that goal, I will be dressing up as Prison Princess Leia. That has been confirmed. That is.
Yo, sorry, Sarah Silver coming with a raid of 12. Thank you, Sarah. You might want to stick around. We're gonna be talking about you.
So, but I'm always down to help people in Destiny, anything that they want. I've been playing Siege, so trying to get up there. We're almost to 1,000 followers. Once we get there, we'll be doing a 24-hour stream. That's gonna be good. So that's pretty much it that I can think of at the top of my head.
Tempora, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. We try to do these every couple of weeks. We just came off our hiatus. So, Zero, tell us. Well, so we've known Zero. Be Nice and I have known Zero for a long time.
8 years, I think.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, something like that.
So Zero, when Zero started streaming, we were like, "The fuck is streaming?" And we used to all play together. Started with The Division, right?
And you'd fall asleep at midnight.
And I'd fall asleep.
You'd be running into walls.
Right.
Yep.
Running into walls and snoring at the same time as he's running into walls.
So
I hear it every night.
But Zero on Friday nights used to say, "Guys, I'm not playing tonight. I'm streaming." We didn't know what that was, so he used to go off and stream with his group of people on, I believe, Xbox, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So. And then, well, shit hasn't changed. Yeah, no shit. So then, he sent out a message in the Discord. We used to be in this Discord called the Waffle Stompers.
Yeah, we're not going to get into that one.
And he said, "Hey guys, I'm affiliate." And again, we were like, "What the fuck is that?" And then flash forward years later, here we are, and we're all doing it. So Zero, in a way, you're a pioneer.
I mean, Zero's the one that convinced me to do it. Both of you are after Zero jumped on it. So
I told you, dude, and the way you played and everything when Fortnite was big, when we first started Fortnite, I'm like, dude, you gotta stream this.
Yeah, I remember that.
And look at you now, man. You're doing great. Both of you are.
So Zeros, what else you got going on? I think you have a little news, right? For those of you who don't know.
Yes, I am getting married in September.
They grow up so fast. I can say that because I'm the youngest one here. That's why it's funny.
And I have a little one right behind me.
I don't know what you're pointing at. We can't see her. Oh, now we see her waving.
So
Ramirez coming in with the congrats, Zero.
Thank you. Yeah. I luckily found her on the funniest way of dating, like through Facebook dating. Facebook had a dating app, so I did that. Was having no luck in the other ones. Yeah,
I'm not laughing at you. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at Rob.
But seriously,
he goes, "Congrats, Zero," but seriously, don't do it.
Too late. I've already committed. But yeah.
Oh God.
We met through the pandemic.
So I was gonna say Tinder, so that wasn't it. I'm on the wrong app.
Yeah. No, Tinder was so horrible. But we met through the pandemic. She started watching my streams, and that's how we started talking. We went on a couple dates before the shutdown, and then she just kind of hung out in streams and everything like that. And then the following year, or that summer, we moved in together to the house that we're in now, and then I proposed in August and married in September.
That's pretty good. You're gonna get you're gonna get a wedding done in just under a year. That's impressive. Just over a year.
Speed run, baby, world record.
Speed.
I mean, it's probably gonna cost us almost. It's probably gonna cost us $10,000 for the wedding, so it's a cheap wedding.
Say that again. It's gonna cost. It's a what? Cheap wedding?
It's not. Yeah, it's a cheap wedding. It's not really expensive. We got a place that's on the side of the river up in Dahlonega called the Orr House. So we got a river view. So
I was gonna say that's not cheap. I mean, I guess in the scheme of what some weddings can be, it's cheap. But I don't think 10K is cheap.
Well, but he's saying in relation to like what he could have done. They did their
like
best.
My sister's wedding. My sister's wedding was more expensive.
I'm sure, and I know what you're saying because in the scheme of what they cost these days, I'm sure.
Like we wanted to do something different, but we were trying to find something like the venues that we were looking at were almost $5,000.
That's crazy.
I would say, Sloth, yeah, your wedding was when the dinosaurs existed, so hold on there, buddy.
So
time value of money.
The venue that we got is roughly about 1,500. So we got a really nice venue. It's it's got a river on the side, lots of trees for the forest, and
take some nice pictures.
Oh, we will.
Yeah,
I mean, unless you guys aren't coming.
Okay, here's $1 million question: DJ or band?
It's just gonna be an iPad, tablet.
Tablet.
So
DJ.
I got
DJ,
this
more or less.
Got this JB's party speaker for it, just for the occasion. Got it for $100.
That's fine. Those work.
There you go.
We got a DJ in our wedding. Bands are, I don't know. I'm not a band guy.
Oh my God, Sloth. Jesus Christ. Oh God. If I recall correctly, the stories I heard is that your wedding was the most fun party people had been to.
Who?
No one wanted to leave.
That is actual facts, but it was a different time.
Unfortunately, Wolf, no. It's gonna be less than 50 people to the wedding.
So. Also, not a horrible idea to keep the expense down.
But I am inviting some streamer friends.
So, where is Peanut in all this right now?
Sleeping.
Oh, she can't come down and say congratulations?
She works overnights, so she literally worked overnight. She usually stays up right as soon as she gets home, and
makes
probably
sense,
12 o'clock she's up, and then she comes and goes to sleep and that. So we just had the kiddo just made dinner, and I just told her that dinner's ready. So, but she's probably still sleeping. She doesn't get. She has a hard time sleeping. So if she's sleeping, I usually just let her sleep. That way, it's rest.
Fair.
Right. Well, you're a sweetheart, aren't you? You're a sweetheart. You already started from the right foot.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, let's see. What do we got? Speaking of music, like that segue.
Yeah.
Our first topic tonight is Twitch officially partners with music licensing group Merlin. My question. Does it matter?
Probably not. They'll still mute your VODs.
So it's... But I don't think it's from what I'm reading, I don't think it's a group to allow you to play music on the stream like the way we want to play music.
No.
So this company apparently represents thousands of independent labels around the world, including
independent
Engine Beats, Amanda Music, Beggars Group, Empire. There's a list of
none of these records
I've heard of. I guess it's Anja Beats. I've heard of that. Merlin and the members are excited to enter the partnership with Twitch and grow our relationship. Every partnership has a starting point. We look forward to building a long, fruitful relationship between Twitch and Merlin members and their artists. Our partnership with Merlin affords the members of have internet to ramp up the on an on ramp to our devoted and engaged Twitch community. Twitch head of music Tracy Chan said in the announcement. But I don't know if this means they're going to allow you to play music on stream. I don't know what this means.
It just sounds like they're partnering with this group
It
to try and get more content to their site, because it's going to be the artists get to use Twitch's platform to promote their own work, not you
yeah, but
playing it on
it's
stream.
more
That's all it sounds like to me.
it's more just like dubstep music with no singing, and it's
I
just
mean, regardless, they're still artists, and that's what it seems
yeah,
like they're going to use Twitch to. They're going to be able to use Twitch to promote themselves, and there's a partnership between Merlin and them, so they'll get, front page treatment, all that stuff. They'll have different ways to use the systems of Twitch.
yeah.
So, Georgie says in chat, listen to what you want and then delete the VOD. So, and then Lucas has sent me a way to play music on stream and not have your VODs muted. So,
Yeah, I go back and click
There is
mine
a
a lot.
way. There is a way to do that. Yes, I know that way, but the part I use for chat.
okay. So my question is this. No, it's not really the question. To what Georgie is saying, delete your VODs. They have these. The DMCA is out there perusing. Like, I've actually had my VODs muted on my startup, and you guys all know I push Netflix all the time.
Yeah.
I love them. They're enjoyable. They're releasing all new content consistently. They're out on Twitter saying that this is copyright free, and they're fighting for the fans to listen to their music. But my VODs are still getting muted on the startup because obviously I don't play music during my stream anymore.
Yeah, I don't either.
So
I don't either. It's boring as hell.
Along with that is streamers were getting banned live with music playing in the background. Streamers,
Yeah, it's a bot that's taking care of it.
correct. So to what Georgie is saying, not that I would think that anybody would come into like my stream and go, or the perusing the KG stream, and we're gonna ban this guy because he's like pulling in all these people to listen to music. But it depends on how much you are concerned about that.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to for me. Welcome. What's that say? The Seiko Corpse. What's with the Ireland flag? Well, first off, welcome to the stream. So TM Gaming, for a lot of you that know, is a Discord that myself and Be Nice Gaming have launched, and we promote streamers. TM Gaming stands for Thick Mix. So there's no like, oh, what's TM stand for? It stands for Thick Mix. Be Nice and I are Irish.
Stubborn Irishman. Hence the TM.
Thick Mix. So that's how it started, and that's why there's an Irish flag, and that's why the little guy you see below is our logo. And they are thick. CC. Thick.
Yeah, only 2 C's, nothing
So,
more.
appreciate you coming in. If you're interested, you can join the Discord, !Discord, and see what we're all about. Not sure if you're a streamer. Not sure if you're just a watcher. You tell us. You know. Sorry, typo thick is correct. So, yeah. So I don't know, like if this is actually going to be a thing. I mean,
So. We'll see, though.
Where from Ireland are you from? Unsure of the accents. We're not from Ireland, my friend. We're from America. The accent you're hearing is Boston.
We're just Irish by blood. It's
We're American Irish. I think we're being trolled. Maybe we're not.
Who knows?
But welcome either way.
We're Irish.
Yep.
We deserve it.
So I just don't know if it's going to matter. roll with it.
I don't think it will.
Just roll with it.
I don't think it will.
You know, I don't think I don't.
What part of Ireland? Dublin.
What part of Ireland? Boston.
He emote as a Karen. Irish descent. There you go, Toaster. That's a better way to put it.
Yep.
Irish descent right down the stairs with a mug of ale and a drunken stupor.
I'm Italian at descent.
I'm also part Italian. Only 25.
So yeah, so I don't think it's gonna matter, but who knows? We'll see how it. I mean, we'll see how it unfolds.
Yeah, I'm more interested. I'm more interested in the money being spent on the acquisitions.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
So Microsoft comes out and buys Activision. Sony the next day comes out and buys Bungie. Who got the better deal?
I mean, they both really did.
I mean, it depends on who you look at, right? Like what they acquired. For me, the Sony and Bungie thing is crazy because I grew up with Xbox. I grew up playing. I grew up with Halo being the game. I grew up with the console wars.
Yeah.
And now in my adulthood, Sony buys Bungie, which used to be my favorite childhood studio.
I mean, I got the 2 Xbox 360s right over here, focus camera.
I mean, yeah.
I go.
I mean, so what did they get? Microsoft bought Activision Blizzard, which has a ton of shit and a really shitty reputation right now.
True.
What did Sony buy? They bought Bungie, which Bungie's biggest thing right now is Destiny because they don't own Halo, but Destiny is fucking huge. So they got one of they got a very popular live service game, while Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard got a whole slew of IPs that they can make only releasing on Xbox in the future. I know Call of Duty is confirmed to release on PlayStation for the next few games, but kind of like they do with Bethesda, you don't know what's going to come after that.
Yeah.
So.
Right.
But the good thing is they're not going to push out the COD games a year after every year after year. They're going to take a break and do like 2 years or so like that and work on the games. Not push out like we just had Cold War, now we have Vanguard. I mean, it's only been 3 years and we already have Vanguard.
Like, that's because of Warzone though. They just need something to fodder more content into Warzone. That's really all that is to me.
But it's more the fact is every COD game came out, you have 1 year to play the game and do what you need to do, and then the next one came out.
Yeah.
So now they're pushing it to where they'll do a certain amount of like 2 to 3 years before they release another COD game.
So. Yeah, it's like, well, that's the thing. That's the best way to put it. Activision's parent to many studios. They bought a publisher as opposed to Sony, who bought a studio. Right. Depends.
And then with Sony buying Bungie, the funds coming into that, they can make Destiny come out with Destiny 3 because everybody's been talking about that. Or they can continue on with Destiny 2. They've already gotten the Witch Queen coming out and 2 more expansions within the next year of content for them. So they can up the value, they can up the graphics and everything that they do for the next 2 contents because of Sony buying it.
Yeah.
And then they're also talking about making Destiny into a movie. So that's the other thing is, does Sony have the capability of making Bungie into an actual really good movie? Because we've seen live action movies and they're shit. They are
live action adaptations usually don't go well. It just depends. And like in this article I read, this is Sony's 6th acquisition since 2021, but they're doing studio acquisition instead of a publisher.
Yeah.
So you got to depend. I think Microsoft just said, we're Microsoft, we got a metric fuck ton of cash. so we're gonna buy the publisher and get all of its IPs, whereas Sony is buying a very popular studio. And I think they did it largely for the Destiny IP and for Bungie's reputation in the past with Halo.
Yeah.
Because as much as I've had my problems with Destiny, with the way they released Destiny 2 after Destiny 1, because I didn't play Destiny 1, but I did play Destiny 2 at the beginning, I was disappointed in them. They did the same thing with Destiny 1, and they made Destiny 2 insanely good. So
what I'm disappointed is what's also cool about if you played Destiny 1 and then you went to Destiny 2, all the stuff that you did through Destiny 1 got carried over into the characters' voice lines in Destiny 2. So like if you did the Lord of Wolves in Destiny 1, Shaxx, when the first beginning of Destiny 1, he says Saladin's young wolf. But if you didn't play Destiny 1 and you just went through that, he said he'll say your class. So Hunter, my armory is here. So the
Yeah.
things that you've done in Destiny 1 actually carried over to Destiny 2 in the voice logs of everything. It was really
Yeah.
cool.
Well, I just mean the content, right? The fact that Destiny 2 was the same thing as Destiny 1 on release, a thing devoid of content that they eventually put out a big expansion and made the game crazy again.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I Those are hard to tell because though they're both acquisitions, to me they're two very different deals with two very different motivations behind them.
I do know this, that I am kind of glad that Bungie started doing this, is that they're actually locking the content for week after week instead of everybody being able to just complete it all in one go and they have nothing else and then they're complaining about content. Well, now they're pushing it out week by week. So now that you can take a week,
Yeah.
do the content, and you have to wait to see what comes next.
Right. So it's out forever, but you have to wait for it to come out. I mean, that's just 'cause people who play live service games, MMO lights, MMOs, they'll grind it out till it's gone and then be like, more please.
Yep. It's
They'll
like
grind
watching,
they'll grind it out quick and then be like, more please.
it's like Netflix TV shows that come out. You binge watch the whole series, more please.
All right, so here's the question then, and I'm just reading the chat while you guys are talking. In my opinion, I think Microsoft got the better deal because I think, like Rom had said, is that Microsoft will improve Activision troubles by eliminating their biggest issue, which is their leadership, which is 100% facts. Georgie is out here saying that World of Warcraft is still making millions and millions of dollars, which is 100% fact.
It's not the biggest
Yeah.
MMO anymore, but it's still a cash cow.
Yep. But I will never play it. I will never.
Fair, but it's still making money, you know.
Yep, it's still making money, but
Sony spent 68 billion, I think was the number.
Sony? What are you talking about?
Sony, not
Microsoft. Nope.
No, Sony.
You Sony spent
Sony
Bungie
bought
for
Bungie
over
for 3.6. Microsoft bought Activision Blizzard, the publisher, for 68.
Oh, 68, sorry. And
the
Sony paid what?
numbers
I mixed the numbers up.
3.6 because it's a studio, not
Okay.
a publisher.
So they spent, I'm sorry, 6.3 billion. They spent 6 I thought it was 6 billion.
3.6.
Okay.
No,
the bottom line is they spent that on Destiny and only Destiny because Bungie has nothing else right now. Nothing.
Right. That's all I got. But Destiny's humongous. And if
grant you, Destiny is humongous, but that's all they have.
Right.
So, in my opinion, I think Microsoft got the better deal here. And even though, like you said, Activision's having a lot of their PR right now is awful.
My problem with that question is, to me, it's apples to oranges because it's a publisher versus a studio acquisition.
Mm-hmm.
I just think the reasons behind them are too different to say who got a better deal necessarily. But that's the business accounting side of me talking.
Okay, fair enough, but when you think Sony, what do you think?
Do you okay?
I say Sony to you. What's the first thing that comes out of your mouth? PlayStation.
Better exclusive.
PlayStation.
Yeah.
If I say Microsoft, what's the first words out of your mouth?
I mean Xbox.
Halo.
That's how it's
Xbox, right? So
Sony Bloodborne. I was gonna say
I'm just saying. I'm saying it becomes it's just like I know what you're saying about, but still it's the two major players, right?
Yeah, I mean.
So, I don't know. In my opinion, I feel that Sony got the better deal here.
Like Astroduck, Microsoft bought half the market.
Wait.
They made off better.
You mean Microsoft got the better deal?
But
I'm sorry, did I say Sony? Yes, Microsoft.
Yes.
But
I'm
Doc,
screwing up numbers. I'm screwing up.
I was saying, but Doc, that's what I'm saying. To me, it's an apples and oranges comparison. Yeah, if you just want to look at two deals without any rationale, who made off better? Yeah, the person who bought half the market, as you say, probably made off better because they got more IPs, they got more potential to market it, and they got a lot more studios out of the deal. But I just don't think you can compare these two deals because they're so different in nature. That's just me. But like I said, that's the business and accounting side of me talking. That's the why did they do it, blah 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 blah. That's me.
Yeah.
So I think the Seiko Corps, they might have a war, but the fact that PS4's Bloodborne is all, it beats all competition.
And it'll beat all competition until Elden Ring comes out. If it's really good or not, we'll see.
I mean, it's already out.
Right. So Ron, there you go. In terms of development studios, they killed it, but Sony did get a quality third party studio. Yeah. So like that's kind of what I'm saying. Is the reason they made these deals is probably too different to compare. But if you just look at these at face value, yeah, Microsoft probably got a better deal because they got more. They got quantity over quality. That's what they went for. They went for a whole plethora of things as opposed to buying one studio. But Sony has acquired multiple studios. Like this says, where is it? This is Sony's sixth acquisition since 2021, though most of its studio acquisitions have been studios with long histories of PlayStation, like Bluepoint, or Specialized Studios. Just depends. Then the question is, does Destiny go PlayStation exclusive? No, they're not going to do that. They couldn't.
No, because of PC.
Right.
If they do that, the PC community is gonna go haywire. Because I'm definitely not going back and playing on a controller.
Oh, and even if you play it on a controller, you're not going to go back to playing it on a console because you're used to how the game performs on your
I don't see any of these them not including PC. They can't. You know what I mean?
No, they can't.
It's all money wise. So if they do that, they're losing money.
All right, that is enough ranting out of me.
All right. Well, we'll move right into the next. Rockstar Games confirms Grand Theft Auto 6. Finally, how old's Grand Theft Auto 5?
It's gone through 3 consoles already.
6.
It started on.
I want to say
7 years old.
It started on PS3, and then it went to PS4, and now it's on PS5.
September 17, 2013 was the initial release date.
So, oh my god, 9 years?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
I would say it's about 10 years old. It's long.
Yeah.
And the game is still popular today with all the mods and everything else. And
well, it's not. It's not. The only way it's keeping alive is the mod, the RPs.
Mm-hmm.
The actual game is dead, really. So the only thing that's the actual online stuff and everything is practically dead. The only thing that's keeping it up is those mods with those RP servers that are going out and people actually role playing in Grand Theft Auto. That's the only way that the online servers are staying.
Yeah, GTA Online itself survived for a while because they made it that way, and they took the same thing and did the same thing for Red Dead Online, Red Dead 2 Online, because I played Red Dead Redemption 1 Online. It was totally different. That was
I got that.
back on the 360. It's just one of those things. I don't care about GTA anymore. I played GTA 5 when it first came out. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit anymore.
I think that the true diehard GTA players are gonna like this. I mean,
oh yeah, especially because they just got burned by the remake trilogy. That was dog shit. Apparently, they fucked up all the games in it in the remake / remaster trilogy. So yeah.
Now the question is when is it actually going to release? Are they going to wait 2 years? How long is it going to take? And will they drop it and be pressured by the community to drop it to get it out?
So. Yeah, I mean, it's probably going to be like
there's no real
announcing it early 2022. Well underway is likely. Yeah, so this place says estimate is late 2023 to 2024, and that's what I was going to say. You got another 2.5 years before you even see.
They should really. I mean, they should push it to 2025 just to make sure that the bug they shouldn't fall under peer pressure of those death threats and everything like Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk's starting to do stuff now too, but that game is so dead now that they released it so early with all the bugs and everything like that because devs started to get death threats and everything like that. And then the community comes after they release it and they're complaining. I'm like, well, this is your own fault for attacking the devs and everything and asking them to push it out after they keep pushing it back. because they keep finding things to help it fix. They want it fixed and
So
bring a great game out for you.
Oh, it's funny. There's still a chance for Half-Life 3 before GTA 6. Another popular gaming meme, Half-Life 3.
Oh yeah, everybody wants that.
But
Speaking of games that were announced but never really announced, Dead Island 2. Dead
Yep.
Island 2, after 6 years, is getting released here soon. They're working on that. After 6 years of it being brought into E3, it's actually being brought into production now.
And how good do you think it's going to be after
Well,
6 years?
It could be a Duke Nukem Forever where it's awful.
Oh, fuck no, please. Not on 360, God. Oh, fucking 2-minute load screens after you die? Fuck that, man. No way.
But,
Dude. I literally sat there for 2 minutes on a load screen after dying on easy mode just for stupidity. And I'm like,
just, games are, it's just one of those things, you never know what's going to happen with games, and people just don't, people unfortunately buy into the hype and they get burned. Like, look at the whole Cyberpunk thing. I'm glad I didn't get the game on release, and I'm glad the game's good now, but I'm not going to play it.
I have it. I'm not gonna play it.
Can't wait for Sonic 06 remastered. I'd play it. Sonic 06 is a guilty pleasure of mine when I played on 360. Game was fucking good.
To touch base on that co-ops, yeah, you're right. Death threats these days is just, it doesn't make sense to me. But people are just nuts. Yeah.
Also, not the place for it.
Can't wait for Cyberpunk 2. Rip.
You're gonna be waiting for a while.
Yeah, man down. Man down.
That's why there's a cap on it.
Where's my sword? Oh, we gotta get you a sword, don't we?
What? Didn't she have a sword?
No.
I know that's not how the command works, but
I think it goes like this. We should be able to do it, or maybe not.
I think it's /mod.
I think you have to do it.
But I'm not also.
I think you're right. Zero.
/mod at Sarah Silver.
Yeah, I don't have the permissions to do it.
Yeah.
How do you know?
There's swords in the channel. Just being nice right now. I don't have because I'm not on the channel. I'm viewing through my channel.
Yeah, we
cheap plug. Twitch TV KGMJ at 32.
Is CDPR even making any new games anytime soon? Are they focusing on unsucking Cyberpunk? I have no idea.
I mean, there is a Cyberpunk finally rolls out next gen update and adds new patches.
Yeah, I think they're focusing on fixing the boo boo.
Yeah, they're fixing more boo boos, and they're trying to up the Xbox Series X gameplay. So.
Oh, hey, look at this more Witcher DLC. Yeah, they did release a Witcher DLC, didn't they?
Yep.
All right, what else we got here? What else we hiding?
I believe the only thing was the top female streamers.
Yeah, there's only left the top female streamers. We don't really need to talk about. We were going to talk about Pokimane. I abandoned it. She came back to Twitch. Everybody, surprise, surprise. One little tidbit though was she got hate rated from that YouTuber. What was his name? Is it?
There's something. Give me a sec. I'll go up. Streamer.
It's oh yeah. So she got hate rated from Jadon, who was a big YouTuber, came over to Twitch, and this kid, his first weekend of streaming as a Twitch partner, decides I'm gonna pick on Pokimane. So he hate raids her. He gets banned like instantly, and about a week ago, Pokimane and Jadon collaborate after the Twitch hate raid. So
yeah, 5J.
I mean, good for them for figuring it out, but
yeah, it's a cloud stunt. If you ask me.
Yeah.
So, and then lo and behold, Pokimane, she comes out and says, "My contract's over. I'm on to the next chapter of my life," and then she resigns with Twitch. So, welcome back, Pokimane. Don't really need to talk about her.
It's a cloud stunt. That's what she's good
pretty
at.
Much. That's all.
Cloud stunts. what she does.
That's all she'll ever be good at.
But she never gets in. But she doesn't get in trouble.
Wow.
Well,
I'll
I
save
just
my.
wish
At Sarah's, so you are my top streamer. Don't tell KJM, he might get jealous. I'm a little jealous.
I'm just gonna say I'll save my opinions on the not getting in trouble thing for TM Gaming After Dark.
Yeah. Pokemon?
You sloth.
Oh, that's different. We're not talking about us.
Let's see.
Maybe Twitch learned the lessons from Ludwig's situation with Pokemon, potentially. Or potentially not. But either way, I hear you. Next up. Top female streamers of 2021. Amarith. Surprise, surprise.
Another one.
Is anybody really surprised at that? Valkyrie.
Nope.
From Valkyrie from YouTube. Surprise, surprise. But the one that really kind of stuck out was Bakura. As a VTuber, nonetheless. And I was really interested in this because we have a few VTubers in TM Gaming, Sarah Silver being one of those VTubers who she just moved over to VTubing, about 3-4 months ago, Saris?
I want to say it's a little more than that, it feels like.
5 or 6.
So, it's interesting because about a year and a half ago, just chatting was like a big thing on Twitch, and everybody was doing just chatting. And now, VTubers have been around a lot longer than they're getting credit for. Almost a year. Oh my goodness!
I'm pretty sure it's a little longer.
It just seems like it was yesterday. How's that? VTubers are getting.
Well, they were popular in Japan. They started.
Correct.
And they've been a popular trend with people over here because of that. And I think it's important to explain that, VTuber is a virtual idol, so it cashes in on that trend.
Mm-hmm.
So
in TM Gaming, we got Sarah Silver, who's probably, we got Koro, who hasn't streamed in a minute. I think Toaster is now doing a little bit of it. If I'm not mistaken.
Toaster is something else entirely.
I thought he was VTubing a little bit. But in he's got to deal with some issues. Got it. I do when I have time. When you're motivated. There's a streamer in Team Engine, Wrapped Across, who's a big VTuber. She got the whole dinosaur theme going. But the one that stands out to me, and some of you know who this is, some of you don't. A while back, there was a little group called Royal Streamers. There was a streamer by the name of Nico.
Really?
He was a big Fortnite streamer. Started on Xbox, built a PC, and he started doing a VTubing as a dog. I can't remember the dog's name. Really cool, and I was like, that's kind of weird. Why is he doing that? Not really knowing what it was. Flash forward, COVID hit. He lost his job. He moved to Facebook Gaming, and he has blown up on Facebook Gaming. He's a Facebook Gaming partner. He's making a living off it, and he's a VTuber. So it was interesting because I've also noticed that Saris has really started to blow up a little bit in the VTubing community. Her streams are lit, and she's taken to it. So, I mean, is VTubing going to be the way, guys? Because, I mean, what's, virtual reality? I mean, is VTubing going to be the next?
I think it's going to be who feels comfortable for it. A lot of people do. Like me personally, I need to reset all the stuff up behind me, but I like to have my collection behind me. I like to show what I got and everything like that, and there's more of expressions off my face and artwork. I don't think VTubing is going to be for me, but for those people that are doing it and pushing forward it, props on them, and it's going to be great. And it's not. Here's one of the things that irked me on VTubing. I have a buddy named Cyberbear. He's starting VTubing, and literally he has retweeted on Twitter of a picture of somebody saying black people are unfit to VTube and should not even try. VTubers should be only be Asian and white. Not only other race trying to VTube is weird and unnatural. VTubing is for everybody.
It's just Twitter drama.
Well, I know it's Twitter drama, but it's the fact is that if you think that VTubing is only for these types of race, you need to go away. VTubing is for everybody.
I mean, so the most popular ones are with agencies, but there's independent ones too. Like if you look in the chat on Twitch, for example, like I said, V Shoujo and Yonners. Yonners was a person who started VTubing independently, and now she's a founding member of that agency. You know what I mean? It just kind of depends. It's very interesting, and it's something a lot of people can. It's interesting, but I think I agree with Sarah that it is a little more niche because when you talk about VTubing, you're talking about the anime character model, usually some theme, maybe it be a mix of an animal and a person, like a cat and a person, or a bunny like Pecora, because she's a bunny girl, or other themes. But it's something if you're uncomfortable, you can do, and there's also sort of an appeal of having your channel be this. What's the word I'm looking for? It might be easier to have a fan base attached to the character of you and draw an audience that way, because then they have something that they can look at. Like, I play a lot of Apex. It's kind of hard to attach to nondescript streamer number 533 who plays Apex like a sweatlord and mains Big Booty Loba, as it would be to see the persona of Ceres with the wizard elf. It might be easier to relate to that and become a fan of that and do different things with that persona as opposed to my dumb face on a camera.
True.
You see what I mean?
Yep.
There's positives and negatives of it, but it is a little more niche than just putting on a camera and streaming, and it is also very expensive to get a quality model because it requires custom rigging, software, a fairly strong PC to run it, etc. Depending on what you get. I'm speaking in a lot of anecdotes. I don't know the specifics. I've done a little bit of looking into it, but I know that it's very expensive and it can be quite hard to actually run quality software with quality models along with the stuff you're trying to stream.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things, right? And I know Ceres has spent a lot on getting a 2D model, and I know it's coming.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't say anything else.
The Sakeo Corpse, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that.
It's one of those things that I can't say anything else. Because that's another very important part of the culture is even if it's coming, you can't reveal anything because that's for the streamer's debut with the model.
Well, yeah. I mean, I know the amount of money that people are spending, and it's crazy. I mean, but the quality of the models is unbelievable.
Yeah, like I know who she has working on it too. Like that's the thing. That's also where I get a lot of my information from because she's very in tune with it. So we talk about it a lot when we're talking in Discord. Because all of us in her Discord are fans of it in some way. Like I follow a few of them, not hard, but I follow a few. Like there's one of the Hololive English generation, Amelia Watson, I was telling Zero about. She's themed after a Sherlock Holmes detective, and she plays a lot of Apex. I enjoy watching her stream because I think she's funny. But at the end of the day, it's her character. You know, you don't understand, you don't know who the person is because you're also not supposed to. If you're part of an agency like Hololive, you can't know who's behind that character. They're anonymous. Their persona is the character, for example. Mm-hmm. That's a downside of it. You can't tell people you're Pecora. No one's allowed to know.
Is it like the man behind the curtain?
Yeah, exactly. That's actually what it is. You can't tell. That's a real part of the agencies because the person adopts the persona of the character. That they might just be themselves, but you can't tell someone that they're that person or not.
I don't know. It's interesting to see how this goes. Because
it's in your contract down the persona. There you go. That's a better way to put it. Thank you, sir.
I mean, it's
but if you're an independent one, you could, simply because that's just, you don't have a contract.
It's a great niche or niche. Niche back in the day, turned into niche somewhere. But it's a great niche, and it's I'm going to be very interested to see how Ceres progresses on this journey, as a VTuber, as well as the other ones. But it was nice to see Pecora on this list, because to be put up there, okay, love her or hate her, you can't take it away from Amaranth or what she's done. And Valkyrie, I mean, she's Valkyrie's co-owner of 100 Thieves, so I mean, what are you gonna do there? But, I think Pecora really does show how big VTubers have come, and in a short time.
Yeah, she's part of HoloLive. I want to say HoloLive Japan's like 3rd generation, so she's been VTubing for them for a long time.
Yeah, so it's gonna be really interesting. It's really interesting to see.
Another thing, what Sarah's just said is true. VTubers are associated with the female idol type thing, but there's actually, I believe it's Sarah said, HoloLive's newest generation of VTubing boys, like men. They have some really cool themes, and a lot of them are pretty cool too. Both are extremely popular. Oh, is it Nichi Sanji that you're talking about, Sarah? Sorry, that might be what I'm thinking of. Sorry.
And then Rom just actually touched base on something which I was going to talk about, and I kind of pushed it aside a little bit. But if you don't know who Ramirez is, check out his stream. So there's a OBS, a broadcast software for streamers now called Polypop. It's brand new. It's free. And it supports 3D imaging. It supports a lot of great functions. But you need a pretty powerful rig to run it, I believe, just based on the fact that it's 3D. But it does some crazy stuff, and they're still going to be building on it, because right now there's no like transitions or anything like that yet. But that stuff's going to be coming in time. But Rom just said it, that Polypop would absolutely take Ceres' stream to the next level, or take a VTuber stream to the next level. You know what I mean? And if you have you seen it, Be Nice or Zero at all?
No.
No.
So
next time he's live, you should just check him out for a few minutes and just check it out, because some of the stuff that he does with it now is crazy. It's crazy. You also, I don't know what what are the specs on Polypop? Zero, do you stream on one rig or two?
One rig for right now. I'm working on getting 2.
All right. And I know Be Nice, you stream on.
I just don't have space. I'd love to do 2. I have 1.
So you stream one as well. So I know Rob just got a brand new Hawken machine, and I know it's like unbelievable. And
because I just upgraded to a different rig, but like the other one, that would be a beautiful streaming piece. The computer's still awesome. I'd love to set that up in here. I just don't.
Most can run it. They just added the NVENC encoding, and that helped a lot. Okay.
Ooh. And dude, NVENC is beautiful.
So I'll probably be working on getting a dual setup about a year or 2 down the road. So
well, there you go. I know that comes with its own host of like different issues you have to work out just based on like audio and video routing, but like once you can, it's
it's really good. I mean, yeah, think about it. If you can have a decent rig and it does nothing but stream. I mean, essentially, I'm streaming on what's this, a 1070, 1080. Be Nice.
What happened?
The rig.
I was reading something.
The rig I'm streaming on is what, a 1070?
1080.
1080. So
1080. Yeah, just a regular 1080. Yeah.
See, you both have a better graphics. You have the year above mine, KGM, and I'm guessing you have like a 3080 or something,
The
3060.
new one, 3070 Ti.
Yeah, see, I'm still running on my 1070.
Dude, that
Uh,
fucking 1080 is like that thing would still carry for a while. Like NVIDIA graphics cards
So
are
I mean,
fucking
obviously, for those of you who know
I
me, I
have a
stream on console, but I stream to this rig and I have no issues.
console pleb.
I do have a buddy that is willing to give me $100. If I send him $100 for shipping, he's all the way over in Australia. He's gonna send me like a 2060 or something like that, or 2070
Oh,
for
nice,
the new rig. So,
nice. Those will last you a while too. The 20 series is still good. Like still
so
very good.
and then I got a buddy
Looking
that's willing
powerful.
to sell me for about 400 to 500 a motherboard, CPU, and a couple RAMs. So
Your your largest issue will probably be your power supply with all this too. Depends on the
50
wattage.
bucks, $50 for a 500 watt.
Will 500 run all that?
I mean, I'm overclocking on this one. I have 1,000 watt for this rig.
Jesus fucking Christ. No, that's what I meant. Like, if you need enough, you'd need enough power to actually power it all. But my God, holy shit! I think there's like a 750, 800 in this. You
No,
psychopath!
no. There is one so much bigger, you're gonna flip your
You crazy person! Oh my God! Huh.
shit.
A lot of power.
Yep. So when I go to Newegg for her power supplies, and I go to filter, there is a literally above 1,200 watts. So there's 1,600 watt
Oh,
battery
look.
supply.
All right. I don't deny that it exists. I just think it's excessive. All right. That's all I'm saying.
It's a little excessive.
Yeah, the highest I've seen on here is 1,600 watts.
You do indeed be compensating for something. That power supply.
It's like a jacked up truck.
All right. All right. I got nothing else.
I got nothing else. Zero. Anything else?
Not really. I mean, we've talked about everything that we really got ahead of. So
That kind of power, you can plug a fridge into your
It's
USB
me.
to run it.
I would laugh if I was able to plug up
A mini fridge.
a mini fridge in the back of my PC and it's freaking running.
Oh God.
It'll be coming someday.
d-
All right, Zero. Let's see. What's his? Yeah, he's pretty funny. I thought he was a bot one time coming in.
Yeah, you almost banned him.
I almost banned him. I was 100% wrong. All right, Zero. Where can they find you?
They can find me on TikTok, Instagram, Zeroskater Empire for TikTok and Instagram, and for Twitch, Zeroskater456.
Be nice. Go.
Be nice gaming on everything. Don't forget the underscores. And by everything, I mean like Twitch, Twitter,
Everything.
TikTok. And
It's over already? Yes, sir. It's over. We tried to get it about an hour.
I have a massive backlog of clips that I just went through and sorted them all out.
I got a massive backlog of clips. I got that.
And you could find me everywhere in the KGMJR 3
at the retirement home.
At the retirement home. Funny guy. Someone's losing their internet tonight. All right, Zero. Thank you.
I already lost it last night. That was fun.
I had nothing to do with it. I had nothing to do with it.
Not this time.
I didn't spill beer on it or anything.
Yeah, you did that once.
I know. I was there for that one.
Yeah, you were. That was a while ago. Holy shit.
So,
who are we raiding?
We're actually gonna go outside the community today. OnlyFans Be Nasty Gaming, guys.
Hey. Keep that secret.
You can subscribe for feet pics for $4.99 a month.
I got Dr. Crazy, which is the
well, we're gonna go outside the community. I'm actually gonna go to Zenergize. He's playing Escape from Tarkov.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We're gonna go to Zenergize. So Zero, appreciate you getting on, buddy. Congrats on the engagement. There's still time to get out. Just kidding.
Nope.
Not really, but just kidding.
Nope.
All right, buddy. We'll be back in a couple weeks. We're going to try to find somebody else. So if you guys are interested, join the Discord. Jump on in. Get your name in there. We'll get you on. If anybody wants to get on, if you're in the Discord, put your name up in there. I'm looking at people like you, Georgie. I'm looking at people. I think there's one. I think M said he might be interested, but I have to reach out to him. And if you just want to join the Discord and hook up with some people and check out the streams, that's great. OC, I'm looking at you. Zero, tell your sister congrats too. Thank you, Sloth. Look at that. That was actually nice.
That's the one nice one for the month.
You might as well take it. You might as well take that one, Zero, because there's not going to be another.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thank you guys so much. We're gonna raid Synergize. We're gonna. I'm back. I'm personally back tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Be Nice is not gonna be back till Saturday night, 7 p.m. Zero. When's your next stream?
Tomorrow at 6:30.
6:30 p.m. Eastern. Check them out.
Eastern Seaboard, motherfucker.
Yep. Probably gonna be playing Destiny or Tarkov. So.
Alrighty.
Yes, Sloth. We know. We simply turned around to Be Nice because we don't want to. We don't want to be too mean to Zero. He took enough shit he takes enough shit from us normally.
Yep. I take enough shit from everybody. You kidding me?
All right, everybody. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you soon.